What's up, everybody? We're back with another reaction video, and I'll be reacting to what is this? Disaster Day of Crisis, a search and rescue game. This is from Mandalore Gaming. I've never played this game, but I have watched a playthrough of it years ago. I remember because when I read this was recommended, or I'm sorry, this was requested, and I was like, that was a disaster day of crisis. I was like, why does that sound familiar? And then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, okay, I've seen this. But like I said, I seen what was the YouTube channel? They're not together anymore. They all doing their own thing now. Oh, what's it called? Uh, super best friends. I think it was when I think they played this, if I remember correctly. And this was it had to have been shit like 10 years ago. It's like it had to be a long time ago. And if I'll say it probably the most 10 years ago, maybe it was like 8 years ago, something, but it was a long time ago. But yeah. Anyway, because this is like an hour and 25. I don't know why I thought this was uh shorter than this. I was like, damn, this is a long video. But anyway, let's get into this. All right, here we
Happy to help. Now, are you okay on
go.
your
Wow,
own?
wow. Sound of Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I know he go in with Yeah, I remember that. The volume, okay, the volume didn't go back up, but turn this down a little bit. Cause I remember this game seemed insane, like the way, uh, like the way
Being afraid of a storm is a natural thing to feel growing up.
it was so
And when
much
you do, you might
destruction.
live someplace where bad weather doesn't matter that much. A risk of rain could just mean a nice change of scenery. Or you live in a typhoon or hurricane fun zone. Maybe a fault line, or an area where the forest burns down every year. I wasn't in the Midwest, but mine was tornadoes. A tornado in
Yeah.
the area stopped me from seeing Alien vs. Predator in the theaters, and I rented AVP Extinction instead, so in that case, the tornado had my back for a better weekend. But usually,
That's one thing. Like, you've ever been lived anywhere where you see a tornado, and especially when you start to see it form and like it's coming down. Cause I live in the Midwest. I live in just outside Chicago. So we've had tornado warnings. I've never seen a tornado here, but I've seen the clouds. I know what they look like. But I have lived in the South for X number of years. I lived in Oklahoma City for X number of years. That's not the first time I saw that. Because in Mississippi I saw it too. But uh, I remember I was on base at Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma, and it was you can see the funnel just start forming and coming down. It didn't come down. It ended up coming down somewhere else. Like I think they said it was like 5 miles away from the base. But this like it was right outside the base. I was like, oh shit. Cause then the thing went off, the alarm went off. The alarm had already gone off, but it went off again. And I was like, then they were like, oh, get down to the lowest level. And I was like, I'm supposed to go in somebody's room. It's like I was in a dorm. And then I guess that you can go into the dining facility or get into one of the uh like the rec room on the lowest floor, stuff like that. Because even though we were not in a brick building, it was still, so depending on how powerful the tornado is, it can take you out. It could be a big brick building, it don't matter. But uh I think the worst I ever seen, because I was in Hurricane Katrina, and I remember when the hurricane, like when it first hit, you almost couldn't see anything. And when you looked outside, the wind was just moving so fast. And then when it came over us and we were in the eye of the hurricane, and it's trippy how it looks. Like it looks like you're saying where it's like a wall, like it's a circle. You know, the hurricane was, it was so big you couldn't see the whole circle anyway, but it just like a it's like it looked clear, like the sky looked clear, but there's just like this wall just coming down of just like clouds or whatever, and it's just spinning. It's hard to tell it's spinning, obviously, because it's moving. It's actually moving fast, but it's hard to, when you looking, it's hard to tell because it's so big. And then you can see it's moving and getting closer like, towards you. Okay, we're back inside, all of a sudden the wind picks up again, and then when it passes over you. I remember because we lived right near like a wooded area. It was like a big wooded area, and then it was like a drop off into this like lake or river, and that hurricane tore all the bark off the trees. Yeah, because you could. That was the first time I ever seen where you could just see all the way into that wooded area. Because before it was, trees are falling over and everything had become overgrown. It was so packed with leaves and and stuff in there that you couldn't see more than probably 10 feet from the parking lot looking in there. It tore all that. You could see all the way through the wooded area, all the way to where it dropped off at, and you see the river behind it. And I was like, that is insane. They ripped the bark off the trees, like just the trees were just like white almost, like it just ripped everything. I was like, that was just crazy. And of course, the water was coming out of the outlets. I remember I had to go around you try to put like buckets and then that didn't really work. So you just put towels on the floor. Luckily, we had moved from the second floor apartment. We were still in the same apartment complex. We moved from the second floor to the first floor. And the first floor, everything was tiled. On the second floor, everything was carpet. They even have carpet in the bathrooms around the tub, around the toilet and everything, which I thought was weird. So why is there carpet in the bathroom like this? But especially next to the tub and around the toilet. And when we had moved down, so we just had tile floor. And luckily we did, because that water was coming through those outlets. It was when I saw that, I was like, water come out of the outlet. And water was hitting the window so hard that it was, even though the window was closed, it was pushing through. Because the house isn't airtight, obviously, but it was pushing through, and then some water was getting through the closed window and at the bottom. And I was like, that was going to be. I just pack towels all around to absorb that water, and every so often we go check and see how wet it was, take it, wring it out, replace it with another towel, or put the towel back in there. So, I remember that my dad had a van, and that van was just out there just rocking like that. That van was one of the craziest. I mean, Hurricane Katrina was pretty bad. Not because we've had worse hurricanes since, but that was, whew. I mean, we didn't have electricity for 3 weeks because we were in town. Like I was literally right across the street from the police station, so we actually got power back fairly quickly where I was at. But it was like I said, 3 weeks without power, and then outside of town, I think because we ended up leaving. My dad was like, I'm tired of these damn hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff. So we ended up moving to St. Louis, and we left September 19th. And what was it? Yeah, September 19th we left. And because the Hurricane Katrina was like August the 25th, it was something 20th, 25th, something like that. And I remember outside of town, they still didn't have electricity. I remember talking to my friend after I left, like months later. He said some places still don't have power outside of town because some trees have fallen on completely. The power lines have been the power poles have been completely like uprooted out of the ground and knocked down. So that was. Oh, that was a hell of an
Luckily,
experience.
storms in the area didn't go that well. Still,
Like
depending on where you are in the States especially, you have an extremely wide variety of natural disasters to be absolutely obliterated by. Which makes it ironic that Disaster Day of Crisis has so many of them, but
Yeah,
the game
it's
never
so
came out
many.
in America. It already didn't sell well in Japan, but when a new version was made for Europe, it also
Oh, it
sold
didn't
like
s-
shit.
it-
A month after launch, Nintendo
didn't
President
sell well?
Reggie Fils-Aimé said he thought it was overpriced and not a $50 game. And this was in context of him being asked if he thought the game would come to America. He did seem to be right as sales stayed low and the game never crossed the Atlantic. As you might have guessed, this was a Wii exclusive, and not the kind you could easily port onto another console or PC, because
yeah.
this went all in on Wii motion controls. It's not like it had one system or mechanic to convert over either. No, Disaster can feel like an EMT WarioWare. I mean, the sheer amount of mechanics this game has is really something. I would say this marks the
Damn.
end of a Halloween rail shooter trilogy, but I wouldn't really call this a rail shooter or an adventure game. I
Pull a
don't know.
rocket
This kind of
launcher.
thing goes beyond genre for me. Whatever it is, let's look at the ultimate American disaster movie homage that never actually made it to America.
Yeah, I forgot it was because the beginning it was a volcano because his friend died in it. And he did that. I know they had like,
It's
she had
kinda weird to point
he
out
had a
immediately,
sister.
but
She
that
blamed him
location
for
type in
her brother
computer
dying.
text crawl is so Roland Emmerich it fucking hurts. Really, it's hard to find a movie of his that doesn't have that. And that man made Moonfall among others. Matthew Broderick driving is pretty scary. Oh, him driving there is
Oh,
terrifying.
wow.
Scared? You got nothing to worry about, friend.
If you know, you know.
Don't worry, we're professionals. We're gonna take good care of you.
Right.
I thought his voice would be when I first heard. I thought his voice would be rougher.
Just finish things up on my end too.
Like
Listen,
that he had more
I'm not gonna let you
raspy
fall,
voice.
okay? And even if you did fall, I'd jump out there and catch you, no sweat. Okay, we're moving out.
Jump out there and catch you, no sweat.
Do you hear that man's uncertain,
Oh.
terrified grunts? Keep that in mind.
Jump out there and catch you? Oh, that is so sweet. You're gonna be that guy's Valentine, Ray.
Yeah. Lucky me, huh? This is really turning out to be a hell of a day.
Also keep an eye out for that. They try to push it as a catchphrase.
It's
Anyways,
one hell of a
these
day.
are our heroes. Raymond, Ray, Bryce, and Steve. Steve is a fine dude.
Roger that. Heroes roll out.
Don't
It's
worry.
time for dinner.
I'm with you.
You won't see him for too
As part
long.
of the international rescue team, they handle situations like this all the time. So maybe it isn't one hell of a day after all. You could argue that maybe
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What?
No! Should have ran up and like caught that helicopter, like Neo, like you gonna catch the helicopter.
Get out of here!
Well, those people are dead. Why the hell was that dude up there?
Run!
Was he like just climbing a mountain and then the volcano erupted?
Oh shit!
we're left alone with Ray at the bottom of an erupting volcano, utterly Steveless. The real tragedy is they weren't being reckless either, like I want to save one more. They were already on the way out, and it was pure bad luck.
Just great. Steve! Steve, you hear me? Damn it. Where are you?
And this is where Hunt Down the Steveman properly begins. Camera zoom in, basic controls, Ray diagrams. Huh. And you're off on the adventure. I admit, when it comes to boring tutorials, learning how to use a camera by looking at an erupting volcano, not a bad choice. But they do make you demonstrate everything, and sometimes with slideshow diagrams. Just in case you're possessed by an Egyptian god who forgot what jumping is or something. But really, this is nitpicking because it's this or Ray's commentary.
What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Ray is a simple, good-hearted man, but he does get tired. You not only have a stamina
Oh,
meter,
yeah,
but a
stamina
heart rate
meter.
gauge. So unlike many modern games, running doesn't deplete your stamina meter, it increases your heart rate. Running can deplete stamina, but not in a way you would expect, because your stamina is always going down. Ray could stand there motionless, and it's going down. You can run around in circles and jump around, it's still going down at the same rate. Even sprinting is the exact same rate, until your heart rate gets too high, then you trip and lose a ton of stamina. Okay, so control your heart rate, but if that's the case, how do you get stamina back? Great question, but I'm on
Then
fire.
you gotta smack yourself.
Touching flames will set you on
You go,
fire.
yeah.
Being on fire causes you to lose life. It does look that way.
Does it?
Oh, you have to shake the Wii remote and the nunchuck to beat down the flames. The Wii has always been such a weird
So you're
paradox
just
to me
doing this.
because it seems like the more you use the controls and gimmicks of it, the more annoying the game tends to be. Usually because they would interrupt the
Yeah, that's
fun,
true.
solid core of the game you're playing, but Disaster Day of Crisis has no core. This shit is the game. In fact, once the fire is over,
The only game that I like to play on the Wii was the Wii Sports. That was it. And every other game I played on the Wii, I've disliked it. Like I've disliked the Wii. I disliked the nunchucks. I don't know. It just I would say anything that can be similar to Wii Sports. So any like golfing game, you still using the same way like you do Wii Sports because they had a golfing on that too. Every other thing, it was a game I played. It was a Resident Evil game. I remember I played it when I was in Afghanistan. They had it. I was like, it was I don't know what it was like. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember it was Resident Evil. And I was like, this is when I ended up just playing. when the person got off the PlayStation 3, I ended up playing Resident Evil 5. Just sitting there playing it for like, I think I played that game for like 4 hours like that. But yeah,
it's time
the
to get
Wii
through
is just
helicopter
that
fuselage.
I just that
Apparently
controls.
he goes to Chris Redfield's Taekwondo class.
Oh, punch and bowl, yeah.
Oh, there were burgers in the wreckage, but they can't be carried. Only crackers can be carried. But food refills stamina or gives... Yeah, that's fine.
It keeps you stamina, I guess that
We have
icon
crates
goes
of
in.
items like first aid kits, stamina boosters, and the fabled crackers. And the running
I like that little
represents
combo,
survival
like,
points,
da,
or
da,
XP,
da.
which you can use to level up Ray. He does have an entire other upgrade tree, but I don't want to get into that just yet. From the opening, it seems like the game is going to be a kind of survival platformer, which actually would be pretty unique. This was before those Bear Grylls games, which games is a strong word. But really, it wasn't too far away from the
I
cartoon
see
mascot platformers.
Super Best Friends
If
play
anything,
that
it
too.
shows companies like Rare had a lack of innovation. Imagine if Banjo-Tooie had this kind of thinking. Glitter Gulch Mine could have been way more interesting if you had to stop Banjo from getting black lung disease. Some reviews called this game uncreative. I would not say that for the gameplay. Hold Z to empty lungs of burning metal and plastic. Tap Z to call for Steve.
Yeah, that's how that
Steve!
works.
Steve! Ray!
Hey, it worked.
Jason.
You alright?
Oh my.
Decided to live a little longer?
Yeah, you too, huh? You heard?
Nope, check it out, tip top.
Damn, how'd you get so far away?
So we're gonna have to hoof it.
I like Steve's optimism.
Hoof it where? Down the
All
mountain?
those people on the helicopter.
You gotta let it go, partner. You aren't a superhero.
Shit.
You can't save everyone. But
Okay,
listen,
okay,
for
come on,
now,
I
just
get it.
concentrate on getting off this mountain. We don't have much time before it erupts again.
I do like that they haven't talked much, but you do feel a real friendship between Ray and Steve. There have been games that spent tens of millions more that couldn't do this. Even when Ray is annoyed at Steve for using a compass that won't help during an eruption, it's delivered well.
So put it away, man.
It's like the compass has been a long-running bit, but they're in deep shit now, so it's not as funny. And that is all carried by the delivery, and there's more about that I'll get into soon.
Hey, don't badmouth the compass. This is our good luck charm.
Yeah, that's great, Steve, but
Hey, I'm serious. It's protected me till now.
Till now.
Wait, what? But... Oh, there's a second kind of sprinting. Oh god, look, I know in theory it's supposed to be like your arms moving when you're sprinting, but it's never that way in reality. It always looks like the E3 Wii music demo.
What are you doing? Come on!
You mean what you doing? Like I'm running. How did you get so far ahead?
It's not safe here. This way.
Oh, you think? Oh, I was like, you about to go right into a
Well,
rock.
it looks like we have to put down Steve.
Oh yeah, you
It's a
know
hard
he
way
heard
to
you
teach the rail
mess
shooting,
up
but
your
pretty
leg.
brave
Yeah,
for
you're
Wii.
dead.
We're out of time, partner. If there's a bigger eruption, the pyroclastic flow is gonna roll right over us. If that happens, we're goners.
How y'all get down that mountain so fast?
Okay, I lied and there's no tutorial here, but what is weird is you do put splints on people in the game. They're not always the most effective ones, like the 2x4 here, but this would have been a perfect opportunity to do that. Except this time the splint doesn't show up in the cutscene, so that would have made that more noticeable.
This definitely has turned out to be one
Especially
hell
he
of a
got
day.
pieces of wood out of nowhere.
Hey, Ray. I want you to do something for me. If I don't make it, give this to my little sister. It's something for her to remember me by.
Hey, quit talking like that.
Just in case, Ray. Please.
Ah, the lucky compass.
Oh, you know he's dead.
I'll make sure the curse befalls your sister, Steve. You're like my brother.
You gave that to him? Oh, you definitely did.
I want you to look after her, okay? Even if it's just to tell her our stupid high school football stories.
Don't you bang her.
All the more reason for you to survive. Besides, does she really want to hear about the time we...
The time you what?
I didn't think so.
Is this why Reggie really hated the game?
Your sister gave you this, huh?
Yeah.
Now, can we hurry up?
Good luck
Like, what
to
are we
her
doing here?
Forever.
What's with this just talking and shit? Like, we need to get the fuck off this mountain.
Little and perfect. She got all the good genes.
Like, why you keep looking at the map? Just go down.
Good looking.
Like,
Athletic, sexy, but you keep your hands off her, Ray.
I ain't know you is mapped. The mountain is mapped or
That's
something.
it. You hear me?
But really, I think we can all
Especially
see where
when
this is
mountains
going.
falling
It's more
apart.
how long it goes on that's a surprise.
Oh, okay, you did that on purpose.
Be cool, Ray. I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look okay.
Steve's down there and Ray's up there and he's the sheriff. He's clearly out of reach and doomed to die on the side of his...
The fuck that come from? You can go a little bit lower, dude. Like, that would have ripped his shoulders.
Man, just how lucky is this compass?
Like, yeah, I need you to help me out, Steve. Like, don't just hang there.
You can't save me. You gotta let me go. What?
Oh, we're gonna let him go right in the lava, too. Just,
Hell of a day, huh? Steve, don't take it too hard, okay? It's not your fault. Please, Steve. I can't. It's okay, partner. I already told you, we can't save everyone.
wow, you are really comfortable with this.
You can't.
Like, just, oh, it's time
I
to
won't
die.
let you. Take
He
care
just
of her.
already giving up.
You hear me?
Maybe Steve is Chris Redfield and Ray is Leon.
Yeah, he just let go. Like, oh, you gonna die if you don't get out of here. You keep trying to save me. We both gonna die. He just show him hit the lava like golem. He just you land on it hard and then you just slowly sink
It's ironic the
into
game has such a strong theme song. It's a homage to Hollywood movies that sounds better than some games that had actual Hollywood composers. It's properly dramatic, but has just the right amount of underlying tragedy. It coming in right with Steve's death is perfect timing. Let's remember him with a loading screen. Okay, not
Old
too much
friend
remembering. We have
phrase.
rescuing to do. There actually was a typing sound there,
There's
but
an
my
old
copy
friend is a-
corrupted, and it sounded so ungodly, I had to cut it out of the video. Trust me, you're not missing out.
And Erin, now a massive Category 5 hurricane, continues to bear down on the East Coast. All citizens in the area are being evacuated as fast as possible.
Oh, I see. I was like, why does he
Yeah,
have that
hurricane's happening
tattoo?
in Florida. In 2008, this would be
It's
a
like they
gathering
was
to
like,
watch
what
the
do
news
what
because someone in
type of
Portland was charged
tattoos do
with
American
possession.
has?
We're across the country in Blue Ridge City, a fictional, not LA. Ray has quit the Rescue Heroes, instead working as a paper pusher for crisis management, which makes it odd that he's been summoned by FBI Special Agent Olson. To make this weirder, in real life, the government Olson I would know met his demise at the hands of MKUltra. But this isn't supposed to be the same guy, completely different haircut. Also, this conversation has bizarrely long
Also,
pauses, which I will
completely
edit around,
different
but
haircut.
I'll give you a taste of it. Actually, no music either.
He's here.
Yeah, no shit.
Hi. Are you Ray? Sorry to get you in here so early in the morning. I'm Special Agent Olson. Please, have a seat.
What do you need me for, sir?
Yeah, see, now he sounds like more. His voice is deeper. It's been 1 year. I guess his balls
Raymond
dropped.
Bryce.
Okay, you get it. It's mainly a recap of his career and wondering why he left, which we already know. But Olsen does throw in that Ray used to be a Marine and was a decorated veteran of the Gulf War. He's seen some shit, but also knows something about bad weather and disasters, so that makes him a perfect fit for this mission.
Around 6 months ago, a noted seismologist was kidnapped. That's the man in the photo. The results of the investigation indicate that the professor was kidnapped by the remnants of a Marine Special Forces unit that was previously believed wiped out. Their name is Surge.
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 Never heard of him.
Did he add this music?
They're being led by this man, Haynes.
I don't remember it in the
At first
actual
glance, the
game.
logic seems strange, like if a firefighter was captured, the FBI might not signal out an agent with firefighting experience. But there is more to it. However, why I'm cutting in here is I want you to pay special attention to the audio.
However, there's another reason we specifically asked for you.
You specifically
Yeah,
requested
because
me?
his
The professor's
guest
assistant was
sister.
also
Yeah.
kidnapped. She's currently enrolled in West Coast Tech. Her name is Lisa Hewitt.
Ray hasn't been looking out for Lisa, but did you see how that line was inserted after Olsen turned his head? One of Reggie's criticisms was that the voice work was laughable. He had said this when the game was out in Japan for about a month, and in Europe for about a week. It's odd he would say that when trying to sell it, but he's entitled to an opinion there. But guess what? The Japanese version has a different English audio dub. It's the exact same actors, too. Some dialogue was changed to be a little less robotic, deliveries changed here and there, but most of it is so close that it barely matters. The most obvious change is the name of the Marine terrorist group. It's now Surge, where it used to be Storm. I can only guess at the time they did this not to confuse them with terrorist Nazis, like they're the Stormfront group. But I have no idea there. The real mystery is, did Reggie hear the new recording or the old Japanese one? Clearly they already got that feedback internally if they painstakingly recorded the entire game again. And sure, most of it doesn't matter, but there were some improvements. But it would suck to do all that and then hear the president shit-talk the voice acting for the old Japanese version. That would be harsh to say if he knew that Monolith Soft had done all of that, but he might not have. Nintendo's got a lot going on. Anyways, Lieutenant Surge or whoever has Lisa.
Lieutenant Surge. Wow, so dramatic.
I swear I'm not editing these pauses.
Wow, that seemed like an awkward
The only reason
pause.
they hired him because he knows about earthquakes and then
Oh yeah,
personally
it's
knows
like
the other hostage?
Cadillac.
Oh god, he's not even kitted out for the raid. And they know where Surge is, so is the compass behind this?
I'm going in with your team.
Look, you're only here because of the assistant and to serve as the CMD liaison.
Let someone else handle that.
Whoa.
You said it yourself. There's a reason that I was
Calm
specifically
down.
requested. I'm going.
But why? What was the reason? That just circled back on itself.
How do I face meeting her? Well, what do I say?
Especially
Oh
since
my
she
God,
thinks
he
you
doesn't
killed
even
her
know
brother.
He didn't listen to Steve at all. The man is showing up to Earthquake Waco.
He
looking
probably
exact
couldn't
back
look
into
at
a Gears of
face
War
her
character,
because
and there's
he
no
blames
reason for him
himself.
to be here. They said it was to be a liaison officer, but because of his combat experience, I guess? I might just not know enough about this.
Yeah, if you expect firepower, you expect firefights to happen. Why would you send him in there? Like, you're just liaison. You're not supposed to do anything else. Like, then why am I going to a firefight?
Any sign of the two kidnapped victims? Can't tell. Wait, they're here. I see both.
No, that was quick.
We're pinned down. God damn it.
What do you think, Steve? Now's the time. This is Ray. I'm going in.
Are you nuts? You're just one man. What can you do?
I'm the hero,
It seems like
motherfucker.
Steve wanted him to stand there confused as everyone shoots up the place. If anything, he ends up distracting the SWAT team, which doesn't help as they try to babysit him.
Follow your orders and don't get in over your head.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid.
I don't know if it's better or worse that Ray mostly goes around smashing boxes and barrels for trinkets. The way he drew that gun, it seemed like he would jump into the firefight, but not yet.
I mean, I guess you
You
can,
get an
but
official analysis of the SWAT officer's corpse.
just
Nothing
blast
escapes
away.
Ray's perceptive gaze.
Shit! Those search bastards!
This is also a good time to point out this game has no audio level settings. The music bounces between somber silence to something you would hear in a Starship Troopers commercial. So even when not too much is happening, it still might sound like the fate of the world is in your hands.
Killed in one
Who knows?
shot.
It might be that way. And there it is, our first rescue.
We get shot in the
Let's
dick.
do it.
Oh, you.
There's a lot of screens
It's
for
always-
this, but Don't let that fool you.
I thought that was cool that, oh, you gotta save people.
Alright. Shot man dragged to the wall.
He's
He'll wait for
saved.
help. Aren't we supposed to be the... Oh, God. That was awful. I hated that. Since no one else survived, you are free to run around and kick more boxes open, but let's move to the next
Everyone
one.
else is
I
dead,
just
so
need to
you can
recharge
go
my strength.
break more boxes.
Delicious.
See, I found this burger in the garbage.
Shit.
It's go time.
You might learn something.
Wait, why are we shooting now?
Wait, what?
Whatever. I won't have much.
Who
to
is he
say on
talking
this
to?
rail
Is he
shooter
talking to
fights
them?
Because they're rail shooter fights.
He talking to you, the
However,
player.
One early highlight is to reload.
And then it's like
and
a
shake the
tutorial.
nunchuck, the second controller. I guess in theory you could mime reloading a gun, but the Wii's motion sensitivity is so famously unreliable. The best move is just violently shaking that hand, which is an awkward move when I'm still feeling out the aim on this thing. You may notice some differences in my aim between the beginning and end of the game, but there's other reasons for that as well. Otherwise, it's shoot down enemies, shoot down projectiles, and sometimes you can pop into cover. It's not a game you play for the rail shooting, but rail shooting is important for progressing inside of it. The Steve button is now a general yell button to look for survivors, which will point the camera over there, but if you don't find any, Ray always seems disappointed.
No one needs rescuing around here.
That's for every door. It's at least nicer outside compared to the indoor slaughter, but
Oh, you gotta save him.
shit, new rescue type. Shake the Wiimote to reach out to a person at the right time. Okay?
At the right time.
Easy, if you immediately do it. If you miss the initial grab, that animation timing can get tricky. For now, this guy's fine.
And then he
Let's get
falls to his
Lisa.
death.
Lisa.
Who are you?
Hold it right there. What's your story?
Oh, what? You didn't see those dudes
You
there?
don't look like an SRT man to me.
Ray, could it be?
Never you mind who it is, little darling. Anyone in our
Little
way
darling.
gets eliminated.
I don't know what southern
Yeah, why'd
accent that's
you-
supposed to be, but stay in LA.
Yeah. It's like, well, it's in America, we gotta have a country person somewhere in this. And he gotta say something like country ass ass too, like, oh, this is like
More
you're
answers,
nervous a
but
long
more
tail cat, the
questions.
room full of rat
For how
chairs.
very close Steve and Ray were, I guess Ray never went to the funeral. When he kicks down that door, she does not recognize him
Yeah.
and only seems to guess it might be him. Also, I feel even more justified by that Gears of War comment because look how big he is compared to that gun. Gordon here thinks Surge is strong, but holy shit. Either he's Greenpeace Marcus Phoenix from all the box and barrel punching, or Ray has spider fingers from climbing. As for Surge, their specialty is fighting inside disaster zones, but they were wiped out in South America a year ago. It does add more connection to kidnapping a seismologist and his assistant.
Damn it. First Steve, now Lisa. What am I gonna do?
Lisa, do you know him?
It's the first time we met face to face. He's the man who killed my brother.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
she's
I was
just
like,
bitter about what happened,
what?
or if Ray really had explaining to do. The earthquake keeps going, to the point that you have to escape the building as it's
I
actively
was like,
cooling down.
who told you
which does
that?
have the kinds of hazards I would expect.
Oh, you didn't
but
save
then
him means
somebody
you killed him.
Fire. Sometimes smashing objects will start a fire. And you might say, oh, only boxes marked danger, right? You might think that looking at the diagram, but no. Any object
Yeah.
might catch on fire. It's not always the burger box or melon box.
Good thing it was a
Sometimes
watermelon.
it's the hellfire box. Just to add some paranoia. You can't just worry about getting shot by terrorists. At least to keep things fair, their lives also seem to be plagued by randomly exploding objects. But sometimes you can help them explode faster in shoot mode. Still, right as you're getting paranoid about random objects, the whole ceiling comes down. And of course, it comes with the ever-present disaster music.
3, 2, 1,
I think at this
go!
point my gut accepted the disaster would not slow down, but my brain couldn't quite accept it yet.
I'd like to say
what do you
fall
mean
like
I go from
perfect
earthquakes to
sections.
gunfights?
It's him! Fire! Over there!
Like, shouldn't y'all be more concerned about getting out of
holy
here?
Shit. It's like getting in a car crash every 2 minutes, and as you crawl out of the wreckage, you have to fight the GSG-9 every time. Not to mention sometimes the music loops in the middle of a fight, so the action music is building up to the action during the action. It never ends. It's like those sections in the Ring game that kept building the music up to nothing, and this is the spiritual opposite. You're at the crescendo, and it never ends. At least it feels that way because I did reach the end of this part. You get some achievements and learn about skill progression, but you can't actually do that yet. I'm not sure why it's this way, but it's fine. We'll come back to it. But check it out.
Fine.
I got 2 rescues out of...
Oh,
no.
shit.
I don't know, Reggie. If you do like the game, I'm seeing a lot of replay value effort here.
Where was all those rescues that was that total? Like in the whole game?
Veteran Wii players knew what was going to go down the second he stepped in that car. But of course, music built up to it.
Why are they chasing? Like just like you got the people.
Now.
This is an emergency announcement. A large-scale earthquake has just hit the area.
I will say, out of all the games I've played that had Wii motion steering, this one isn't too bad. Really, the only trick is you have to be very sensitive with the steering. If you try to actually turn like you would a car wheel, you're going to be on a video educating 14-year-olds about driving. Specifically the one where you look like Jello on the pavement. I have tried to hit it hard and you can flip your car over, but they do put you right back where you were, which is generous. It could have been a slog, but it's only a footnote.
Shit. I'll just have to charge through it.
I like how this. Are you supposed to? Oh, I was like, oh, you're dead, and I was like, oh, this.
Surge ain't making it through that.
Cannot pursue. Target has entered the city.
Roger. Transmitting target image to all units deployed throughout the city. Terminate target with extreme prejudice on site. Colonel's unit is making its move soon.
All units throughout the city. This is an all-out attack during an earthquake. And meanwhile,
Yeah, like
the Colonel is
what?
really spicing it up.
Because when this game, I was watching this game before, I was like, is this like an apocalyptic event happening? Because it's like earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, like it's all types of shit going on.
Connections to a very specific
So what is this 2012?
Both are correct.
Situation.
And then I think they're supposed to be doing this. Like some.
We can move out as scheduled.
I was like, it's like a weather machine. I don't remember that.
Thank God Steve wasn't here to see this.
Guess I'm on foot the rest of the way.
You've properly learned survival, platforming, guns. You're ready to press forward, fight. Ray can sense when people are in trouble. I believe that he can do that.
He can
Let's get to work.
sense. I can
Injured
sense
woman.
people in trouble.
Let's find the injury. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We clean injuries like this on my planet too. Actually, when it's revealed, go and wrap it. Rotating the nunchuck stick does feel a bit like wrapping something. Maybe if I was on bath salts. Okay, who else has a boo-boo from this fucking cataclysm? Again, it's convenient Ray just has a sense for when people are in danger.
Yeah, like you don't encounter anybody who's like missing a leg.
Okay, he's up there. Help! Hang on, little boy. I was selected with dubious circumstances. Why didn't you move at all there? Okay, there. Nope. Oh, registered late. Okay now? Fuck. And there. Okay, got him. Gotta enforce that media blackout. Oh, there's a survivor up there. Another victim for my rescuing. He just wanted one of my first aid kits. You have to keep extra items on you for this kind of thing. Break some receptacles, city's collapsing, surges on the street with guns. Oh, and they brought drones. How much
It's like this city is falling apart.
Kind of
Like,
looks like a Death Wish 3 situation.
why are you so concerned
I know
about
some
him?
critics point to disaster movies as an American psychological response to 9/11, but I can't recall a mainstream movie that was basically, what if 9/11 happened during a volcano eruption? The fact Surge existed at all and specialized in this is pretty fucked up.
Be
It's
much
like
different
Tomorrow's
9/11.
disaster tourism. Mash A to lift rock off of Old Man. Yeah, that's easy. But just to get you, at the very end, you have to lift both controllers up, or else it resets the entire thing. And sure, what's happening here is absolutely insane, but mechanically, it keeps mixing it up. New ways of rescuing people, new enemies to fight in the rail shooter sections.
Just
Say what you
spraying
want,
it
but
with
this
water.
game is committed to keeping you on your toes.
Where are you getting that water from?
What, the trash can? Find Eric. He gives you tickets for shooting ranges and special weapons.
What?
Alright. Survival-wise, more than anything I'm scouring for food to keep my stamina up. Like I said before, not every trash can has a burger, sometimes it's fire. As for Surge, the ambushes are getting increasingly insane.
Oh. Okay. Buildings throwing cars at him.
There are cars and entire buildings falling on top of them, but they want Ray dead so badly. I'm sure they respect the Colonel, but this is really beyond ride or die. This is the first case of ride and die. Go to the downtown LA San Francisco combo and just shoot everything. The city itself will drop on your head. Don't worry, just keep going. I get it though. With Ray's insight, he could figure out their plan. Really cracking the Da Vinci Code here. Anyways, more rescuing. A woman is trapped at the top of a debris pile. She needs crackers because she didn't have breakfast. Yeah, this looks like saltine withdrawal. Find Daddy.
So, saltine withdrawal.
Man, I am not a fan of these ones. There are some inconveniences.
No,
Surge is still around.
run through the
Has an
fire.
attack helicopter, apparently. I guess that's how more troops are getting in, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I think you
It
get
doesn't matter. He
extra
makes it to the
points.
subway. Now's a good time to talk about those upgrades. There is an entire tree.
I think you get extra points for killing, I guess. It's like Shadow Soldier or something.
In different things, but you can still upgrade them further. This is done with battle points, which you earn by playing in the rail shooting sections, but also by the shooting ranges, which Eric gives you tickets for. To do better in the ranges, you can upgrade the weapons, but to even try a range also costs BP. The obvious choice is to save before you try, and then reload if you fail it. This game actually has some interesting weapons that do use the Wii's motion controls, like a pulse gun that lets you change the direction and orientation of your shots. But with how the enemies actually pop up like groundhogs, you'll never see me use it. They'll often just drop down from the top of the screen in front of you. Like their balaclava tulpas, the Colonel is summoning just to make your day more unpleasant. And yeah, I've double checked, they just come out of the sky sometimes. Was that a lice check? Your survival points upgrade Ray. More strength for breaking boxes or quicktime events. There's metabolism for bigger food bonuses. You can upgrade your item carrying capacity, but of course firearms will be the most handy. One thing that sticks out is he's listed as the protagonist. Like they might have planned for their characters at one point, but in this, you can only unlock costumes. Beating the game and bosses in certain ways will unlock even more weapons. It's weirdly in-depth for a game like this, but it is very grindy. It still gives bonus goals to work for, and some challenges absolutely need unlocks. Again, this is all on top of all the different mission achievements and challenges. Basically, if this was the one Wii game Grandma got somebody for Christmas and they were stuck with it, they could get a lot of time out of it. You could say I'm being overly generous, but it would have been very easy for
I always thought the
not to have
game
these
looked
things.
kind of good.
Just seeing quick
I
time
mean,
events
minus
affected by
that's on
stats is
Wii.
something I don't see that often now. Even when it's annoying to play, like twisting your wrist to open a door or whatever, I still respect just how hard they went down into Wii controls for this. And they're not just gimmicks in a vacuum, but affected by actual honest-to-God stats. Like here, upgrading throwing junk increases the kinds of items you throw. What a cool little touch. I don't know what to think because on one hand, the game is kind of a nightmare, but on the other, the word underrated keeps coming to mind. Not in a heartwarming way, more of a nauseous way. But for anyone who likes motion control games or Wii gimmick games, it would feel crazy not to check this out. Anyways, getting back on track, you escape the subway and meet the mayor.
Spray her with their liquid.
Mayor, it's not safe anymore.
Wow, you struggling with that. Oh my god, get your ass out of
What
here.
good is a mayor who would abandon an injured citizen?
Won't you help? You maybe just go fast.
Sir,
it was very kind of Japan to show an LA mayor actually staying in the city during a fire. The rest is just extra, really.
Let me help.
You sure?
Yes, I have superhuman strength.
I'm from crisis management. It's my job.
Then help me, please.
I'm a super soldier.
Oh, that's right. Timed QuickTime events with the mayor.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Counter 3.
He don't need your help. He lifted a big ass boulder off somebody
You're
else.
safe now. Just relax. Could you please take him to West Park for me?
No, I'm really sorry, but I can't. I'm after an armed group.
No.
For some reason, they're deploying troops into the city.
Some reason they deploying troops to kill you.
An armed group? I thought it was the military showing up for disaster relief.
No. It's a harrowing level of destruction, but for some reason, I'm not that bothered by it. Even the fire department is asking Ray for help, so it's really time to get out. But as usual, it can't just be the natural disaster.
Shit. Here comes
Of
trouble.
course. Like, shouldn't y'all be getting out of the city too? Like, what is with y'all?
He's hiding.
My brain can barely comprehend this fight. The Humvees are
What
moving
the
like they're
fuck?
living creatures.
Oh. What is that? It's like a Jackie Chan movie. They fighting with cars and shit.
I've played this fight a few times now on different playthroughs, and it never stops shocking me. Do the Humvees have deranged machine spirits? Like, what's happening? They keep charging your position, right? And they fire guns at you, but they fire guns at everything.
Oh, yeah,
but
you
sometimes
about
they
to die.
lunge onto your cover like a tiger pouncing in for the kill. Then they'll retreat back, spin around, jump on other stuff. Let's do donuts and fire in every direction. It's like they took the brain out of Cabela's water buffalo and put them inside these cars. I don't know.
The fuck
if you
is
shoot
it?
the gunner enough times, the cars explode.
Damn it! There's fire everywhere. Gotta get out of here fast. Shit. I can't go outside like this. I need some sort of protection. The car might just work. That damn key. Here it is. Hopefully this will work.
Oh, good thing it was in the ignition already.
Shit. It's not working. This isn't good. Gotta think quick or I'll get charred. Please start.
This is a movie car that they never start right away.
Respect they're doing this bit.
God damn it! Move! You piece of shit! Huh. It actually works. Now that's what I'm talking about.
See, sometimes violence is the answer. Whoa.
What the fuck?
No, the fire is here too?
There's
Oh,
no other
man.
way. Just have to keep going. Doesn't look like anybody's here.
There's some rescuing to do here, but all pales to the scene. Things seem bad, but not horrible, until one man notices.
I guess that'd be a best place to be in the park, and away from falling debris.
Holy shit, look at that!
Whoa, I guess, but not that.
Was it there the whole time?
It just
Is
snuck
like
up
an
on
axe
you.
murderer? It's perfect. The timing, everything. The scene
See, this is like
perfect.
some
It's hurling
biblical
cars like
stuff going
confetti.
on here. Like, what?
Ray has
Why
to
is
go
all this
rally
happening?
people to push the debris or whatever, but there's no topping that. Purely historically, holy shit, look at that, may have been where the Wii peaked.
We have contact with them. Are you ready for this, Mr. President?
Patch it through.
I wonder why they just have the game take place in Japan. Or were they gearing this towards like an American audience?
This is Haynes, commander of the Surge Special Forces Unit. Have you confirmed our acquisition of the nuclear warheads?
Yes, it's confirmed.
Then I'll give you our demands. First, you will prepare to deliver $200 million.
Yes, yeah.
200 million?
Half of that will be given to the families of dead Surge members as reparations.
Okay, what is this, The Rock?
Will be sent to us by a soon-to-be designated method. Second, the honor of those
200 million ain't really nothing. Trump just spent, well, he's technically had donors help him as well. That 320 for that
Now's the time to
ballroom.
mention it. The other Type Out location movie. Not a Roland Emmerich one, a Michael Bay one.
Yeah, The Rock.
It's The Rock, where a rogue military leader takes over an area, grabs weapons of mass destruction, and ransoms the government for reparations for the families of his dead soldiers. Due to their secret ops, they were never officially recognized. It's a very entertaining movie, and you do understand his situation.
It's a great movie.
It's a little more messy here. They're not
I need to
occupying
watch
an
it.
island, they're
Need to react to
attacking
it
a
on here
city
one day.
during an earthquake, firestorm combo. But if you have seen The Rock, you've seen a good amount of this game too. I won't point out every scene it lifts because that would get tiring.
Does
Like The Rock, but add a bunch of natural disasters
Still,
to it.
how do they make Colonel Haynes morally ambiguous in this? They try to give an excuse, and it's amazing.
This is going to be a very long day.
One hell of a day, you could say.
You're insane! Threatening the government? Demanding money? If we'd sent out a warning, we could have saved so many lives.
True. It was thanks to you that we were able to have advance warning of a major earthquake. However, You didn't predict it would happen today, did you? At the very least, you predicted we'd have a bit more time.
Even so, we could have at least warned those people.
Could we? If we had announced it, and the quake hadn't occurred, we'd have created a full-scale panic that likely would have cost millions in economic and infrastructural damage.
If we warned them,
What?
it might have been a panic, or something might have broken. We think it was more.
Yeah,
of a
now
not
that
to
people
worry
just
about your effort.
died. But a lot more
Would
people
that have
just
been a
died.
better course of action?
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Dick. Like, what are you talking about? How's that even a question?
Partner.
What is that voice he's
It has to
using?
be. I'm not gonna let them get away.
All right, another driving section.
Oh,
my God.
shit.
Huh. The League of Economic Concern is randomly throwing grenades on a bridge. I'm getting some doubts about their intentions. What I would give for just a few more music tracks. They never get tired of it.
Evans here. The tsunami is approaching your location. Deal with the hostiles quickly.
They're like, we got that this one song, and that's it.
A tsunami is approaching. Just let them nuke the place at this point. I think we're actually beyond a nuke being that disruptive.
Oh, I thought you were after the nukes. Whew. But you want the girl?
Nukes.
Okay, so this is an underwater earthquake.
She's with the colonel on a nice safe place, and we got no intention of harming her. So use your head, kid. Just go back where you came from.
Just shoot
We
him.
won't have to put any holes in you.
But y'all been trying to kill me this whole game. What you? Because you thought I wanted the nukes?
If it weren't for the accent, I might have forgotten Gordon. They're like the Cobra unit or Dead Cell, except instead of mysterious superpowers, they come with mysterious regional accents. I will say, the actual blocking and layout of this fight is pretty cool. Fighting a rogue military unit on a bridge before a wave hits is an inspired idea, especially when Gordon is really hamming it up.
See that? 5 minutes, kid. 5 minutes till that
5 minutes.
hits here. We got that long to settle this.
Oh my.
Just for the record on that, this game came
What
out
is
a year
this,
before
Wild West?
Resident Evil 5. With all the homages and homages the game makes, it's easy to think it's lifting all the time.
Where's Lisa? What are you people after? Well, well, well. Pretty good, ain't you?
Okay, now they are playing mind games.
There ain't that many veterans left in the unit. Most are money-grubbing mercenaries now. God damn it! Tell me where she is. Think I'm
Man,
gonna
aren't
beg
you a
for my life
mercenary?
with you, boy? Damn it! Please, just do what you're gonna do and be done with it.
A nuclear warhead.
Oh.
Shit. Won't budge. What's that? It must be the detonator.
Like I said, even if he fails, will it be that much worse? I guess there is radiation, but I'm not sure what might survive on the West Coast at this point.
Pay them back for what they did to us, Colonel.
Everybody just like cautious. Run him. Yeah, but this ain't got nothing to do with the Colonel though. Why is this so big? This is as big as the skyscrapers. That's what I'm like, what is going
I
on?
thought we might just hear the waves roll over the bridge and quietly engulf the city. It could have been a more haunting moment, but now we get this car set piece. It just has the music. This is one of those modes where you have to dodge objects right before they appear, and it does get tricky. It's mainly one particular jump, but it seems like some objects have more warning than others. Still, it's a great looking set piece.
Uh-oh.
And some objects aren't marked at all.
Oh, you did.
Escaping the tsunami, as Gordon put it, gives you a lot of backtracking,
Tsunami.
but the game is still throwing out new mechanics. Push the Wiimote down to simulate CPR. This is one I've found to be especially iffy on for detection. Ray can carry children
What's
now.
that song
There's a
from,
fire extinguisher section. This one's more active than the fire extinguishing earlier. You now rescue animals.
Was it,
Disaster sprinting now has a speed boost meter.
I can't
It's
remember
like
the
the
name.
exploding boxes.
I
Even
can see
if
the
they
game,
might
I
have
can't
the
remember the
mechanic
name.
figured out, they might just add more onto it. But they also keep throwing in new ones, like the helicopter pilot from the
Kind of
Watershed
reminds me of
game,
this game.
coming to offer a ride in
Like
exchange for the detonator.
Redemption
You've
or
shot at copters before rail shooting. That's not what this is.
Damnation.
The entire time anyways, but for a generation plagued by helicopter boss fights, this one does stand out as unique with the perspective shifts and multiple kinds of attacks. It's a lot like the Humvees, where they took what could have been a generic military vehicle fight and made it into something more memorable. Yeah, it's bizarre and stupid looking, but I'll always take that over feeling nothing. Is that a Jollibee up there? Huh.
It's bizarre and stupid, but at least it's better than nothing.
Oh yeah, the tsunami. It's finally caught up with us.
Yeah, just outrun this
I don't even know what
tsunami.
I'm looking at anymore.
I mean, I guess you would just instinctively either run or you just like, I'm fucked.
What the hell?
Yeah, you forgot that was there, huh? Idiot.
I didn't expect second tsunami. I don't know why they called this Disaster Day of Crisis. They could just call it Disasters. If you play this in one sitting, it is less like a game and more like an ongoing incident. I mean, this is the second giant wave and the level is flooded, but this level doesn't count as a flood. There's no title card that says flood. Alright, looks like this woman's boyfriend was swept downstream. Now stamina is affected by cold and there's a balancing mechanic. With the music more subdued, the Tsunami Surge is one of the most peaceful levels in a while. Ah,
wow.
It's fine. We get to the woman's boyfriend and, oh god. Lady, this is a whole ass child. I can't be rescue party to this. You're ruining Halloween. I've increased my maximum life, but hopefully there'll be a life sentence here. Oh, thank god, he's farther down there. I don't even mind having to backtrack up and it's suddenly being timed now, but I think the game should not scare me like that. There's just too much happening here already. I can't take surprises like that. Anyways, there's a new rubber ring rescue mechanic, and this is the only time it's used in the game. Disaster Day of Crisis makes me want to up my insurance and check my water main. The game's not over, but Ray is contending for one of the most interesting days in the world.
Damn, my helicopter. That was a monster tsunami. No avoiding it. Not even with all my experience as a pilot.
The pilot survived? Does this still count as a phase in the helicopter boss fight? These are technically forms. The guy's named Gregory. Gregory shouldn't have forms.
Hey! Know what this is?
What?
Now pay attention
What?
carefully. This is the bomb. This is the detonator. With a simple push of the button, boom!
Oh, I thought
If
it was
you
a dead
shoot
man
me,
switch or something.
Boom! We go sky high.
Why would you have that? I
So
want to
come on, pal. Shoot me!
Are you crazy? What the fuck?
You just shoot objects so he gets own zoned by debris. Sending a car door flying into him won't bother him like a bullet does. The Gregory lore entry is longer than the president's. I don't know if
You
that means
survived a
something.
helicopter crash just to become a psycho. Like, me, you gonna go at it. Oh, if you shoot me, it's gonna blow up. If I
This
press
is
the
the
trigger, it's
first
gonna
real
blow up.
downtime
Like,
area since the entire game, actually. It's a survivor rendezvous point with only a few people at the Grim Reaper's door. Ray can walk around and mingle a bit and eat rations intended for injured children. Ray might need the energy more. Also, the mayor's alive. That's cool. Another great touch is some people you rescued
that city
are
is
actually here.
destroyed.
It gives those moments a little more consequence. Once again, the game is not lacking when it comes to ambition. What easily could have been a collection of side mini-games, which most people would think they were to that point, does have some story consequence, even if it is minor. I think taking all these supplies does cost something, even if it's just an achievement. As for Ray, he calls the Colonel to negotiate, and I'm gonna abridge this because, well...
Who is this? I've neutralized your ground unit and secured possession of the warhead's detonator.
Even the phone calls have to be so action-packed. Besides, it's basically him making a deal to trade the detonator for the hostages. I'm also going to be shortening some other areas of the game soon, but with very good reason. Meanwhile, the president deployed the Navy for rescue operations, but
So
understandably,
they can't
it's not going
detonate the
ongoing
warheads
conditions are keeping
without
tricky.
that.
Mr. President, more
But they
bad
had
news.
one of the warheads with the detonator.
Are you ready for this, sir?
What now?
A report from a geological survey station. They say Mount Rosalia is showing signs of a major volcanic eruption.
That's what I believe. This has to be just an apocalyptic event happening right now. Like, why is all this happening at
Yeah,
once?
me too. What the hell, man?
Up ahead is the Surge hideout. Am I gonna save Lisa? Or will she just be another casualty of my incompetence?
Incompetence.
She was for letting her brother die, and rightfully so.
That wasn't your fault.
Even from across the room.
There has been so little downtime. Ray's
How were you
reflecting on the first
incompetent
level.
when he died?
Leaving
Like,
an
what?
evac center for an unstable volcano.
If anything, he
is this
killed
game's moment of
himself.
peace. It almost feels like the story is just starting, but I know that's not true.
Damn it.
You brought the detonator?
I've hidden it.
Yeah, why would I bring it so you could just shoot me?
Inside.
Bring her here. As soon as I verify she's unharmed, I'll hand over the detonator.
Very well. But first, indulge me with a question. Who are you?
My name's Ray. I work for the Blue Ridge
Race-
City Crisis Management
no.
Division.
I was about to say Ray Stevens.
No, I've got my own reason. Hey, kill me and you won't get the detonator.
Easy, son.
They're like, no, I don't have a gun. What do you think? I'm
You
like,
act as if we have only one. The detonator you're carrying is for the one that sank out at sea.
There's
It's
also
no
one,
use
right?
to us
So,
now. I never intended to make a deal with you. The only reason I called you here was to eliminate an obstacle to my troops' activities.
I guess I fell for it, didn't I?
I see. Ray was disrupting their strategy of random chaos. Or else Surge would have just concentrated around the nukes and maybe at this hideout. With everything going on, they didn't need to distract anybody.
I feel like there's a fucking nuclear warhead in the water
Reminds
somewhere.
me of Mount Aguilas. It's not something I like seeing.
I remember that. And I have no desire to see it again either.
Yeah,
when
bitch,
Surge
I was
flight
there.
got Go in South America, it was at the same volcano.
Oh, so they got wiped out, but they were there. Y'all just so happen to be
I'm more
right
shocked we
here at
didn't
this
play the
damn
action track,
volcano.
but don't worry, it comes up. What's odd about this part is you think a volcanic eruption would get really crazy, but it's mainly rail shooting. Yeah, there's a volcanic eruption happening outside, but most of this is shooting through a power plant. Still, to keep things
It's
confusing,
silly.
Ray will rescue a Surge member. You can rescue the terrorists now? Did anyone ever say if you rescue your enemies, they win? I think my brain is deflating.
You son of a bitch, you save your enemies.
Lisa!
I could throw your ass back out there, you would die. Why would you do
Leave this
that?
to me.
Ray! Leave me alone! Don't be stupid!
Leave you alone.
Sorry, but I promised.
I'm Major Evans, Surge's second in command. Come out from there, Ray.
Yeah, so you can shoot me? Oh, he like, this dude is
unexpected eruption
mano a
forcing us
mano.
to abandon this position. That unfortunate event and your meddling have ruined a very carefully laid out plan. Care to tell me why?
It doesn't matter. Now stand aside.
Look, Ray, you really have no idea why
Just
we're doing
shoot him.
this. Do you really think we orchestrated a complex operation like this because we want money? We're not the bad guys here.
I don't care what you're
I
after.
mean, you did ask for
Just want the girl.
$200 million.
With his strange delivery and cryptic smiles, you might be wondering what Dante's talking about. I'm gonna say don't think too hard about any of this, because it doesn't matter. Actually, that goes for the whole game, really. But especially here with all of his master plan stuff.
It doesn't look like the eruption's gonna stop anytime soon, Ray. Seems like
disasters to follow us.
Evans is sounding a little too excited about the weather. In my experience, not always, but often enough, knowing too much specifically about the weather, or blaming weather for things it doesn't do, is a bad sign.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna attack with a knife while I have a gun? You don't lie, he's kinda quick there, though. Oh, that would be so hot.
Damn it! Guess this match is a draw, Ray. No problem.
A draw? He was kicking your ass.
Can't wait to do it again. Wait!
What the are you doing, Ray?
In case you're wondering, we're headed for Bainesville next. I look forward to seeing you there, Ray.
You dropped your gun?
What's he playing at?
Evans has a weird habit of telling Ray where Surge is going. Sure. Beyond it being filled with lava, the escape sequence is another new idea. They shoot at you, but you can't shoot back and can only dodge or run around them. For doing this, the volcano god rewards you with favor, but he's not always on your side.
No, it's blocked ahead.
Oh, shit.
And this eruption could cause a volcanic winter, causing temperatures all across the northern hemisphere to plunge. This effect could be felt for years, with food production being hit.
Apparently, the pyroclastic blast reached the west coast and destroyed all the Navy ships we had standing by for relief efforts.
It can't be.
Damn, all of them?
Earthquake? Tsunami? Volcanic eruption? Damn nuclear threat is practically secondary at this point.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
No.
That's what I said. I was thinking that there was some weather machine or something that was causing this.
Worst case scenario.
This just random shit just happened. Just at this moment while they stole a bunch of nuclear warheads and threatened to detonate them. Somebody do. Wait, what?
Since they're adding in more character drama, I guess it's fair to address that. There is some good intention to using the volcano here. A volcano is where Ray lost Steve, it's where the Colonel lost Surge, so like they hint at in the conversation, it reminds them of their biggest failures. The main difference is Ray blames himself and the Colonel blames the government, but we don't have all the details of his
How you
story.
blame the government? It was a volcano. It was a volcanic eruption.
The slopes or even the volcano might make sense for the final climax. Steve's final wish was for Ray to look after his sister before he died in a volcano, so he could directly save her from a different volcano, which would be over the top and ridiculous, but that's where we're living. However, since it was non-stop insane action to this point, to where the main characters barely interacted, we're instead using the new volcano to begin Ray's psychological torture, complete with Steve nightmare flashbacks.
And this dude got PTSD.
No!
The game has moved at breakneck speed, non-stop action sequences, gunfights, car chases, everything, which makes this next section feel weird and off, which is an accomplishment to say inside of a game like this.
This shelter ought to work. I doubt the flow will make it here. Don't tell me.
So you thought it's like just it's like this natural disasters are like slasher villains or something.
They're on fire.
They just keep coming, and now you're breathing all this ash.
Looks like I avoided a direct hit. I've had close calls, but never this close.
You avoided direct hit. It flipped your car upside down.
Volcanic storm. There's no one to rescue here. You're out in the middle of nowhere. All the action sequences are just to save yourself from falling down.
There is, I think I remember there's a girl or something that you saved. Like her parents.
It's like you left the rescue team to not emotionally deal
Parents,
with it. Now
left
it's all
her.
hitting now. He's constantly muttering about Steve, blaming himself, and really thinking about what happened. With the hellish visuals, for a little bit, it seems like they genuinely might try to imply he died in the car crash and is in hell. Or maybe he'll be a Marcus Phoenix rising from the ashes. It does look like a very Mountain Dew brand of hell. That
What is this, sulfur deposits or something? What is this, methane? What is this?
An intact house in this climate doesn't seem like a good sign of him being alive. But I know he is. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Friendly, though, given the
Damn.
circumstances.
That bear will haunt Oh, right, Iris. This is Iris. This whole part feels extremely tacked on where she asks about his backstory.
Yeah, I don't think she
he says he's
carried
rescuer
him
to
in there.
quit, and her whole point as a character seems to be convincing Ray to rescue people again. He can't save everyone, but he can try.
She kind of looks like Steve.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll see them again.
Nah, they're dead.
I was on a rescue team up until a little while ago.
That's cool.
No, it really wasn't cool at all. At least that's how I see it now.
Okay, I know
Why
the
don't
problem's
you say
obvious,
that,
but
like-
we can't be doing this now, guys. We can't just undo the entire game we've played. Ray seems outright angry when no one is in danger. It's fine to help the child escape the volcano, but let's not pretend this is a big redemption moment. Ray has been hauling ass all day. Being charitable, you could argue this is his first escorted rescue, where he actually removes them from the danger area and doesn't leave them to be eaten by bears or shot or whatever else. But I know this game, and I'm not buying that from it.
Ray, we're up so high. Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah, don't worry.
But yeah, we got to get down this mountain.
Ray.
Oh. Wait, what?
Our base was swallowed by lava. That amateur kills dozens of our guys, and I have a feeling the whole plan's been shot to hell.
Amateur.
We are gonna get paid, right?
Shut up, you lunatic.
Is that your legendary Surge Pride showing? Come on, Colonel. We only signed on with you guys for the money. If we don't get the money, where do you think that leaves us, sir?
You stupid! The eruption will have thrown the government into more chaos than it can handle. They'll need to settle our demands at once.
I give you $200 million.
Am I wrong?
These anime hairstyles together.
No.
It's always one that's crazy. It's like, at work, I want my fucking money.
Why'd they drop out the music there? You escort Iris through the ashy hills, giving a bit of Dante's Peak, just without the granny torture. You can hide under special trees to breathe, and honestly, it's a slog. A long, slow, black lung-inducing escort quest. It's like a spiritual successor to Emma Emmerich. Come on, cheer up, Iris. Look, Ray found dinner.
Iris?
Iris, where are you? Where is she?
The bear can throw trees at you,
The
and you
bear-
have to shoot them down.
the
Why
bear
does this
came
keep
all the
happening?
way here.
Why do I keep tripping into bear fights? Whoa.
Are you alright?
Why'd you stay where I put you?
That's good. It should be an easy walkout from here.
Right. It's never easy.
Just let her die. God wants her to die.
Just let her die.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, the thing you've been doing the whole damn game.
After all.
Get me off this mountain.
Wait, what?
Look, Iris. I can use my satellite phone now.
I feel like they would have melted that, that shuffle.
I swear I didn't cut much out. He's just on the plane now. But after all of that, we finally get the Surge backstory. The real one.
They were apparently in a South American country to train anti-government guerrillas, and together, they were heroes who fought against tyranny. Then one day, the US started supporting that country's government, and the order came down to wipe out the guerrillas.
Oh, wow.
The Surge team disobeyed the order, and soon the local government and US forces surrounded them. As the troops closed in, a nearby volcano erupted, and the entire unit was believed to be wiped out, along with the guerrillas.
We already knew it was revenge on the government for something, so this makes it more clear. But even though they were betrayed by the government, many members admit that they're mostly mercenaries now. Olsen says right here it doesn't matter much, and he's right. They're dropping Ray down in Florida, where the other Surge base is. But remember, they hired him as some kind of liaison, and now he's just their James Bond. Also, they're flying through the same hurricane mentioned way back in the beginning.
Sorry, but we're gonna have to turn back. Maybe we can try something if we get to a lower altitude.
Damn it! All this way just to turn back?
Hey!
going skydiving.
Are you nuts?
Yes. In a storm too.
Now that Ray is redeemed by saving Iris, the Florida arc is what I'd call tying up loose ends. First of all, they're calling this area the flood disaster. There were 2 tsunamis, but they didn't make a proper flood.
And now
also,
it's
like power plant,
was it?
This is an extremely
What was that
combat-heavy
Christian
chapter,
Slater?
and at this point, the game seems
Morgan
to run out of
Freeman,
surprises for
Hard
days beyond
Rain.
fighting in a weird location. Rescuing also feels more off than usual, like breaking into a couple's apartment and telling them it's not safe and they have to evacuate. But when Ray finds a child shivering on a dumpster, he just brings her to the nearest building. The rescues have always been a kind of spectrum of completion. The flood zone
Yeah,
is
you're
really
fine.
rough
Just
one.
drop you off this random
Also,
person's
for whatever
house.
reason, more boxes explode here than ever, and the rain and water will not put the fire out. It's so jarring that I don't instinctively shake the controllers like I used to. My brain sees that much water and can't accept the fire isn't going out. And you can't even say maybe it's an oil fire, because they have special effects just for oil fires. It's not a very long section, but it doesn't line up mechanically the most of anything else in the game, which realistically doesn't and shouldn't matter that much, but it feels like seeing some of the last threads of grounding being cut. Like it's actively threatening the player that this is all pretend. We can make you catch on fire in the water. You think anyone who got this far in the game is going to complain about that? Well, I'm here, and I don't like it. The seismologist helps Lisa escape and is killed for his efforts. I'm honestly surprised they kept him around that long, or both of them even. For one, they had tons of other hostage opportunities, and that's assuming a hostage
He's only
needs
need
anything
the
in this
hot
world
girl.
who's not always in danger of dying. But I thought it
Well,
might
he
turn
did
out
not
he knew
need to
about an
shoot that
earthquake
dude.
device or something and Surge had stolen it. Nope, he fulfilled his purpose by the first earthquake in the game. Keeping Lisa is a way for Evans to fuck with Ray, but that's about it. I think the media would be long past worrying about any hostage death.
No, you
To
don't
top it off,
need
she's
her.
immediately recaptured.
If anything,
It feels
she's
like
a
they could've killed him off
hindrance.
at any time. The Florida locals are
Could have just
surprised
like
by
you
her
don't need
gunfire.
her.
This feels like a bizarro world. The Colonel's troops are yelling at him to nuke the hurricane zone.
Like you're holding the
Evans
whole
says it's
country
evacuated,
hostage.
So not that many people will die. And this convinces the Colonel to prepare the nuclear weapons. It feels like everything's crashing together at once.
Well, yes, to get close to the end of the game. It's all like
Every
shit.
so often playing this, I'll just start laughing, but not because it's really funny. It's like I can't... my brain can't handle it. That dog doesn't sound like that. You can't trick me. You do fight this guy, but honestly, I forgot his name, like Boars or Boers or something. He mainly does Victoria's Secret poses on top of Humvees. Super well animated, at least.
Oh. Oh, why does their voice sound like that?
Hold it right there. Put your hands above your head. Hands above your head.
My instinct is to say I can't believe what happens in the scene, but I've played newer games where similar things have happened fairly recently, so make of this what you will.
Look over there, Colonel. You see those kids on the roof? They are going to die unless you do something. You have a helicopter, right? If you order your men to do it, you can save those kids.
Let me shut him up for good, Colonel.
Colonel, please!
Colonel!
All you care about is the money. Like, as long as you get your money, why does that matter?
I was told the soldiers of Surge are the proudest there are. What a
That's a lie.
Do you have a shred of pride left?
Dude, we are literally holding the
down the government
yeah,
for money?
they're literally holding the government
Really
hostage.
how you want to be remembered?
What the hell do you know? My men who died were all fine, proud soldiers. The homeland we fought for turned on us, and good men died in a filthy betrayal your government engineered. We watched our comrades burn to death in a sea of fire, and we swore our revenge.
I will say, I mean, it's fucked up what the government did, but you did disobey orders. So you kind of put yourself in that situation, even though it is shitty because you were training these people, and then the government was like, "Oh, well, actually, we've negotiated with them, so now we want you to kill the guerrillas you've been training." So you're like, now you feel a connection with it. Like, no, we don't want to do that. But then, like, that's a choice that you made, even though it's a shitty situation. What the hell was that? Did he add that? I'm the crazy one. I want to
Yeah,
kill
let's
him
save
so
those
bad.
kids, but lock up Ray first. Ready to fire the nuclear weapon, sir?
Push the button now.
You ain't got the money.
If you won't push it, then I will.
If you detonate it, you're not gonna get. Oh.
You bastard! All of this work and nothing to show for it? I'm not some damn volunteer, you know!
But if you fuck him, I was thinking about Tony.
This mission was based on the threat of force. I'm not about to kill 80,000 innocent people. Do you think I'm out of my fucking mind?
So they called your bluff.
We bluffed. They called it. The mission's over.
It was a bluff and they called it. The mission is aborted. Son of a bitch!
But you didn't get any money. Oh.
I'll kill you!
Colonel?
Of course he was gonna turn. Look at his face. Here's the face of a traitor.
It can't end here. It's not over, even if you have to die.
What do you want? The money?
He's like, I never cared about the money. I just want the government to burn.
This is what I want, Colonel. This rush! Living on the edge!
Rush?
Remember when I said
Okay, you
not to
just
read
crazy.
too deep into an intricate motivation? There was no conspiracy or complicated web of reasons.
Oh, you shoot him in the
Evan's
heart,
reason for
or
doing this and helping the Colonel is he fucking loves storms. He takes over Surge and tells them to go nuts right as you free Lisa. Wait, no, she's captured again.
of course. Why?
The Colonel's dead.
Why? Why take her? Who gives a shit?
Plugged him, but you ought to hang out with us a little longer. We're headed to Port Alex next. It wouldn't be the same without
You just want him to come? Is that why you just keep like, hey, I like it. I like fucking with
Port
you.
Alex is, it is a landing hurricane, which is cool, but we are deep into the gun game. Story-wise, the entire area is just Evans baiting Ray.
Like, I like fucking with you, so I'm just gonna keep bringing her around because you won't come after me if I don't have her.
Sections. There's what I could only call a cover shooting section versus the wind, where you have to crouch behind cars, or the wind sends you down the street. It's not a funny ragdoll way either, Ray just kind of trips around. The real wind comedy gold is crossing the overpass. It's like a bunch of people off screen are just throwing random shit at Ray. Every so often something explodes, but it's not always a car. But it's mostly cars. There's now dual CPR, and behold, the very first man to not need rescuing, he's just chilling. It's an unusual spot, but it's his choice. Never mind.
Well, I mean,
long.
oh,
Between
he's,
that
he
and fighting
eventually
a
need
lot
a
of
rescue.
Surge, and Evans is just reveling in it.
I knew you'd make it,
He just
Ray!
likes the rush, the adrenaline rush.
Where's Lisa? Right here. Okay, now tell him. Forget about me and save yourself. You're the heroine, right? That's your line.
Is she gonna actually say, oh, wow.
For the
Nope.
first time in the entire game,
Okay.
Olsen
I like
actually
that.
sends you backup. You know, trained soldiers for a combat situation. What sucks is they only help for one firefight, and I barely feel their presence. By this point, with upgrades
Well, yeah,
and
they
built-up
can't-
skill, you
they
are
can't
just
have you,
mulching through these guys. The final nuke is aboard a ferry, which
They can't
departs
have you,
right as arrive.
them
Evans is
having all the
fully
fun.
unmasked at this point. At first, it seems like the dialogue is retreading, but Ray never saw the "I love disasters" reveal.
What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, I'll tell you. If, you can beat me.
Okay, you
Again,
just
with those
fucking
upgrades,
insane.
this is cake. After fighting the planet, one man can only be so much of a threat.
Hey, Ray! This is what we gotta do for a tough man like you! What?
Oh, this dude has a damn Metal Gear. I forgot about this.
This ferry provides transportation for our nuclear warheads. It's our lifeline, so to speak. Have to be prepared
Colonel.
for emergency. Don't you agree?
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
Well, the wind has picked up and it's gotten even stronger. Fun, fun, fun!
We made it. There's an actual Metal Gear fight. It's funny. At every moment, I had no clue where the game was going, but now that I'm here, it feels like it couldn't have ended any other way.
Oh, shit.
It's a combination of dodging, aiming at weak points, waggling the remote. Basically a combination of everything you've learned so far. It has a decent moveset as well, and as its health goes down, the fight will change up. It's just wild to me the player knows why Evans is doing this, but Ray as a character desperately wants to know why this is happening. Evans is simple. There is nothing more to it than, this is awesome. If anything, a mech is perfect for his character, way more than the Colonel. Big robots are awesome. I like awesome things. I'm gonna beat you up in the big robot.
I like awesome things. I like big robots. I'm gonna beat you up with a big robot. Oh, I was like, you gotta grab him at some point. You gonna shoot rockets while you're holding? Oh, while you're holding him? That'd be like me holding like something in my hand and then shooting it with a gun. Like, it's a little too close. Uh-oh. Quick draw.
Tell me, Ray, you ever get scared as a kid when a storm would come? I did, but I was excited even more. When this
It was hard.
I felt like I did when I was a kid. Earthquakes, tsunamis, eruptions, floods, and now a hurricane? And all this was your idea of a good time? Yeah, I didn't really care about the mission. I just wanted the fun to last. I don't want it to end yet.
Why'd you just become a storm chaser?
Sick bastard.
Oh, but I also like killing people, so.
Helpless humans can do nothing before this natural violence except acknowledge it. If you fear it, then show it respect.
It almost would have made more sense if it was like some weather machine, and he loved this, so he wants the machine to actually make things worse.
It is great they don't skimp on the final boss. You had to work to get Evans, so it's only fair you kick his ass in a few different ways. The camera keeps shifting between different angles, and the fight feels very dynamic. In a lot of other games, it would be lame to have QTE or motion sections for a final boss, but that's been the whole game, so it doesn't really stick out at all. Your biggest challenge at this point is the Wii motion detection. Shaking it to the side seems to be the biggest time things might not register, but you won't instantly lose the fight from one missed dodge, so it's fine.
Time for this plutonium-packed firecracker to go off, Ray! Don't! We'll watch the greatest show on Earth. Together. From front row center. Colonel?
Oh, headshot right between the eyes.
Over your dead body.
How the hell is that? It doesn't matter. What's wild is you're still not done. You need to go find the nuclear weapon and disarm it while the ferry is sinking. This kind of pacing works a lot better.
There's a lot of people saying it. Like, how?
Fight, it doesn't feel great. The extended boss fight was just such a high point that doing this afterwards doesn't feel great in comparison. It feels like a leftover movie thing they had to throw in there.
I almost feel like he just shouldn't have armed the bombs, or you arm the bombs, you disarm, and he still thinks they're armed. He already disarmed him, and then he gets shot.
Hurry up, Colonel! Come on!
We're nearly out of the storm zone. Make sure you don't get swallowed by the waves after making it this far.
Why are you sacrificing yourself? You just you don't want to go to jail? It's like, 'cause you going to jail forever, like. And you're an older guy, so you don't have too much longer.
I don't know how he got here. It's definitely something The Rock pulled off better, but Ray gets his ending too. Passing the compass to Lisa, which has brought him nothing but good luck so far.
Hey, he's still alive.
Steve gave his life to save mine. After the accident, I didn't have the courage to face you.
He didn't really need to do that, because you survived. You could have just pulled him up
for his death.
If that was the case.
Absolutely did.
I'm so sorry. I know it's been hard for you.
She did blame you.
I'm sorry I haven't been there for you.
No more apologies, Ray. You saved me.
Now we can bang.
Fight for me. That's more than enough.
Yeah, well, I only did that because I felt guilty.
He survived! Damn, this guy is unstoppable!
I thought that fucker was dead. We would just come check, see if he's still alive. Like, and we had best that he can't be alive. All this shit happened, he had to be dead. I kind of wish he was clean shaven rather than that beard just going right here, because not connected to anything, just was connected from one side to the other, but it's like
It was pretty fucking
nothing
bad,
connected
man.
there.
But wait, there's even more post-credits. The mayor and the president will work together to rebuild the city. Iris finds her parents, and Ray and Lisa visit Steve's grave together. Normally, this would be it.
It didn't change
My body
clothes,
is
huh?
screaming for this to be it. But if you beat the game rescuing enough people with a high enough rank, you get the true ending. This is still incomplete. If I read it written down, I would not believe it.
Yes, this report is excellent.
Condoleezza Rice.
Excellent work, everyone. You should be very proud of yourselves. This situation was very trying for all of us, but together, we got through it.
He's so weird on his laptop.
Mr. President.
What is it?
Are you ready for this, sir?
He like, oh, come on, we just got over this
NASA just sent
disaster.
this over. This photo shows a
Oh,
newly
it's
discovered
a
asteroid,
fucking
sir.
asteroid.
Stop it! Stop having disasters!
According to our scientists' calculations, there's a very high probability that this asteroid will strike the Earth.
I'm surprised they have someone who looks like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
It threatens to destroy all mankind, sir.
We gotta amp it up. We did all this shit. Now I gotta. Like, where do we go from
Send
here?
Ray to space. Oh my god, they actually do.
You
And
just
the health
shoot
is
it?
absurd. The only way to have a chance is to unlock the most powerful weapons and grind them up to the max.
Oh, I did not
if
see
you do
this.
that and beat the asteroid, the pre-rendered cutscene that plays before the game will change.
Just in case.
This is really turning out to be
One hell of a day. Oh,
one hell of a day.
they're trying to have like a one-liner that catches on, but it's not. What the fuck?
A former Marine Special Forces.
He had that dog.
Nuclear weapon. Their name is Surge. They kidnapped.
Hurt.
We need your help.
Like you supposed to know what that is. Like the audience, like kidnapped her.
They kidnapped. We need your nuclear weapon.
Jason. Okay, he's added. He's adding this. I was like, wait a minute. Some of this stuff don't look like it's part of this scene.
Nuclear weapon.
What's that?
I told you, we can't save.
They say kill yourself. He didn't even use the other arm.
Duck made that. He showed me this game years ago. Beating the asteroid just gives a score screen. So in short, the game is
Ouch.
a nightmare I cannot wake from, but uses the Wii as a console extremely well, has good things going for it, but the action levels are so high, it makes my head feel weird. Or that could have been from something I saw earlier tonight. In any case, stay safe, happy Halloween,
Blair Witch.
buy a first aid kit. You never know when a combined back-to-back disaster can happen, Maybe we'll see one in the new year.
That made me think, because the other day I was going through my inventory on my PlayStation, and I got Blair Witch, the game. I was like, when did I get this?
New Halo remake. Well, MCC is in a much better spot for that game than it was a few years ago. It seems weird, but it also means I don't know how many times a game can be remade now. There's the Skyrim joke, but genuinely, how many times can you now repackage and resell something? Even if it's good, I really don't want the same hits again and again every few years. What folklore monster has untapped story potential? We could use a really good Mothman detective game, or maybe a good Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster horror game. Cryptids in general don't have many great games, and for aliens, they're rarely greys. There have been good games with greys, but I'd like more. What's my favorite grimdark setting outside of Warhammer? As for a human-centered one, Prophet is pretty bleak, but Prophet is great. It's technically a comic continuation, and you don't have to have read the previous ones from where the change happens, but if you like something like Conan or truly alien settings, that's a good one for you. I think the comic Humanity Lost was partially inspired by it, and if you know that, that says everything.
I know that made me think. I heard that alarm today because they tested the tornado alarm, and I was like, because at first I didn't hear it, and because it's supposed to rain earlier, and the clouds were like dark stuff. So I'm like, and I was like, is it a tornado? I was like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot they tested today. Because for a while, they didn't test it at all for I think it was like 4 years. I didn't hear it at all. And then they just started testing it again. So I don't know what was up with that. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed my reaction. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. Make sure to subscribe if you're here. Hit that bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. Comment down below. Share this video. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.